something you went through was it was hidden, it was secret, and it kept you in the dark, literally, like somebody manipulating you. But the energy is shifting, and Sagittarius, you are moving into something more positive. So let's take a look at the sun, moon, and rising sign, and we're going to go a little deeper on this. All right, something is really big going to come in, because this is just what I'm picking up is like it's going to attach to you emotionally. It's going to make you feel alive again. This is something that you are shifting into that is going to be so positive. We have the high priestess here. You're going to need to use your intuition on this. Whoever you were dealing with in this situation, they have the moon card. All right. The moon card is the hidden secrets, but this is also part of the eclipse that we're going through. This is the big moment where we're in between. As I record this, we are in between the first eclipse and the second eclipse that's coming in. This is a very big deal. This is a really big deal. Okay, and this is going to just kind of move everything for you, and you're shifting into something brand new in the month of November. It's going to be really, really great. Now, I am recording this in October, and the energy still may feel like you're stuck with this person, or you still have that memory of what took place is lingering in you, Sag. But there is something amazing coming, and you may actually feel your chakras opening up. You may feel like like this, because whoever you were dealing with, remember, I feel they were very immature, but they were immature in the way they spoke to you. They were immature talking behind your back and sabotaging you, but it was all kept secret. So you could have been walking across a parking lot, not knowing they were watching you. However, it felt like they were watching you, and trip over nothing right there on the ground. And, like trip, I don't mean fall on your face, although you could have, but it's like just stumble. And it's like, what is going on? This person, whoever it was, really carried a lot of negative energy with them. Now, they could have been in the zodiac sign under the cups, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, perhaps, but really, it could be anybody that you were dealing with, and I feel it was somebody very, very close to you. So as you've gone through this, your senses are getting higher than they ever were. The sense to smell. Like you are actually going to be able to walk down the street, and you're going to know what they're cooking just by the scent. You're going to know what flower is around the corner, even though you don't see it. You're going to smell things that are going to be incredible, and it's going to be very uplifting for you. That's what I mean. Everything is kind of shifting for you, where you're moving into a place of victory. That is what's coming for our beautiful Sag. I'm going to pull one more card, then we'll look at the detail. Now, this may very well be in love. You had two cards pull out. This may be in love. However, whatever it is, you are definitely coming into your true self. All right? Abundance is on the way. What you want is en route to you now. That's the real trick of what's going on. You've learned how to master your authentic self, the Queen of Wands. This is you, Sagittarius. You could be dealing with a Leo or an Aries, of course, but this beautiful energy that comes from you is going to glow. It's going to radiate to other people, and it's going to bring in something far better than you possibly could dream of. So let's take a look at whoever you were dealing with. I'll pull additional detail at the end. Look, we have the King of Wands. You were dealing with your partner, where there was you and this person, particularly in romance. There was that energy was being held back. They were dominating, domineering. They kind of like are the upside down King of Wands, very arrogant, egotistical. They don't aggressive rather than assertive, and there is a difference between the two, but whatever they had going on is leading you to a new beginning. You had to cut them out. They cut you out. I feel this person cut you out. They chose a job over you. They chose money over you. They chose a different life over you. But the thing is, they were talking about you behind your back. And now that you're moving forward, okay, and this could be a Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn, you guys know who these zodiac signs are attached to these cards. There is going to come an opportunity that Again, I said it's going to make you feel emotionally attached. I feel this is not necessarily a person, although it could be. This is, oh, you're going to have a choice. Oh, you're going to have a choice to make. You have a lot of people coming in the month of November, and now that could be because you're celebrating with people around you, but you have to make a decision. Do you want to go backwards? Do you want to go backwards, or do you want to hold the future in your hand? Because really, that's what's going on. You have an opportunity to create something so magnificent for yourself, but you do have to walk away from whoever has been hurting you, okay? Now, some of you already did, and you're saying, this is stupid. It has nothing to do with me. I already did it. Okay, you already walked away from the toxic job. You already, the person, the cheater, whoever was doing these manipulative things. There's a lot of emotional manipulation where I feel like they told you you were the best on the team. You were the one that they love. They don't love the other person. You were the one that they liked over everyone else. There was something really awful that you were dealing with. So if you look at this card again, this wand is lower than the one in front. You see, this one's higher. This one's higher because there is more coming in that is good for you, but you can't look back anymore. And work with the eclipse energy. Hopefully you see this as I'm trying to get them up while the eclipse is there, but don't worry, that energy is going to linger around for a while. Not to worry. You got to cut them out, okay? You have to remove that person, and you're making a decision to do it, and you're going to get an offer that is incredible. I feel you're going to have two. One will be in love and one will be in career. One is in love and one is in career. And it is really going to leave you in this place of feeling, I'm hearing the word exuberant. Okay, that's what your guides are saying, exuberant. Now, here's the message from them. They're letting you know that you have been through a lot for a specific reason, and there were times that you felt like you were completely alone. You were walking through the dark, and I see you stumbling in the dark, walking down a dirt path out in the middle of nowhere where there's really nothing to be seen. It is like a desert setting, yet there are mountainside around it. So it looks like a valley of emptiness. You were walking through your shadow work, feeling alone, undesirable, and unattractive. Yet the real you is emerging. You already feel it. You already know what we're talking about. This is somebody who has a lot of mystery and power. Your superpower is on the way to you, and this is going to be a very big deal because this is going to create a new lifestyle for you. It's not just one direction or another, but your guides are saying they're going to lead you out of that valley into something better for those who are still there. And if you've already risen up so far, you're going to make a new ascension into a new plateau. Now, I feel for some of you, this has to do with acting. This has to do with social engagement. So you may be work on social media. You might be somebody who does SEO research, right? And now your life is getting ready to change. It has to do with falling in love with the right person. There was nothing wrong with the other person per se. I mean, obviously it didn't work for you two because there was that unhealthiness because you didn't blend. But you're going to fall in love with the right person, and that is the person who you're meant to be with. And for others of you, you're creating a new family, a soul family, and it's a mixture. There are people from your past that you're going to bring with you, and there are more people that you are meeting along the way and in the future, like you're meeting them all along the way. And each of these people hold relevance, and each of these people are there to cheer you forward. You are literally moving into something more positive, a beautiful positive change. So your guides are around you. You guys, you have two beautiful guides that have been around you. Definitely while you felt alone, they were around you. Some of you, one of your guides is a deceased loved one, and you can tell Their scent, remember I'm talking about heightened senses, right? Their scent is going to be around you. You're gonna know when they're there. For example, if they used to say they smoked, you're going to smell cigarette smoke, or they wore a signature perfume that was their scent, they wore it all the time. You're going to smell that. There's that lingering scent, and it'll be in specific areas, particularly around the bathroom and the bedroom. That's where I'm being shown that's where they are. So we have the Ten of Cups. The Ten of Cups is incredible. Building after you went through a horrific teardown where you were filled with blockages, stuck as you planned and you created. Now everything is shifting in your favor. Everything is shifting in your favor. So this is beautiful, beautiful, beautiful energy. Let's go ahead and pull you a card to help inspire you as you go. Please sign up, subscribe, and join our soul family. I've been gone a long time, but I'm back now, and we're going to move forward. All right. I also have a new website, and I'm going to post that link in there. It's not open yet, but you can subscribe, and it's going to open up in the next short while, and you'll be ready to be notified when I do it. It's going to be awesome to help us go further. This is for people who have already grown. They've already moved into your new area, whatever that area has been, and you're moving into a brand new place that is filled with wonder and positivity. The card that came out for you is patience. I accept that everything happens in divine order. You had to go through all of that. You had to walk through that valley. You had to walk alone, and for a reason. Now, again, some of you have already passed that, and you are at this plateau right now, thinking you've gone as far as you can, but you haven't. So be patient. You can feel it inside, and if you haven't felt it yet, you will very, very soon. It is en route to you. Now let's pull you an angel message. All right, this will be your guided message along with the real guidance in my ear. But this will be something to hold on to throughout the month, because you will have challenges. Remember, this person is still kind of lingering around you, whether that's physically or otherwise. Vanessa, to make your decision, ask yourself, which way brings me closer to my divine purpose? Which way takes me away from it? Remember what I said, you are being led into a new direction, and we all have free will. It's your choice, but it is absolutely a positive change is en route to you. Much love.